Hey guys, wanted to come on here. I wanted to do a video and got a little bit dolled up. I went ahead and put some color, added some color to my face to kind of bring me up a little. And put on some earrings, just something simple. Didn't do anything too crazy. I just went ahead and added an eyeshadow and a little bit of shimmer in the center. Have some bronzer on and some blush and a little bit of highlight and, lipstick, lip oil, and mascara just to kind of give me some color. I know the lighting in here isn't the best. I'm here in my vanity area, and so the lights are a little bit more yellow, so you see it a little bit more yellow. But anyway, I wanted to come and do this video, and I wanted to share something. I'm not really sure exactly how I want to express it yet, so I'm hoping that I'll have a little bit of help. But anyway, I have been listening to a lot of beautiful talks from a lady that my dad used to watch on Sundays. And she's a great speaker, but also you can tell she's a really amazing Christian by the way she speaks and the way she teaches. And so I've been learning a lot from her. I've been learning a lot of scriptures, and I've been searching and looking up myself. I know they use a different Bible, but that's okay. I go ahead and go to our King James Version, and I look it up, and I try my best to follow along as she speaks. And so she speaks a lot of truth. I've been feeling really inspired by the messages she shares, and for the thing that she's trying to teach the most about us being kinder and about us being more Christ-like and about us not just knowing the word but being more doers, right? And she was talking a lot about forgiveness towards ourselves and forgiveness towards others. And that has really been something that I think a lot of us struggle with. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. I think we all have somebody we need to forgive in our lives. And the way she just lays it out and she puts it out, it just really inspires you to want to do it. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel good, to have ill feelings towards other people. Even when sometimes you feel that those feelings are justified. Maybe in their eyes, or our eyes, right, towards somebody else. So I've been listening to her, and she has just been really helping me. And I really did say a prayer, and I asked God to help me and to help me with something that I've been struggling with. And, he helped me, right? He's brought me a lot of peace and a lot of comfort, and brings a lot of his word through scriptures to help me. And so I have been doing that. I have been on my machine, the vibration machine, where you step on and it just vibrates your entire body. So that really helps my legs with any type of inflammation or swelling. A lot of the times we end up swelling because of a lot of stress, guys. And so, or lack of movement, or call it whatever you want. It could be hormonal, it could be, but a lot of the times it's stress. So we need to take better care of allowing things into our lives that are bringing us stress. And so I have been kind of mindful of what I'm doing to help myself feel better. And so I take some pills that help me with relaxing, like holy basil and like ashwagandha. That helps with a little bit of stress and a little bit of, just stress. and just helps me relax better. And so that vibration plate, I don't know what it is about the vibration that helps me calm down. Before I was using a massage gun that would help me with my legs. I would just massage my entire legs, and then I would do my arms. And now I even do my face. So I would go ahead and take the massage gun and then I put it on my hand, and then I just go ahead. So it's not so much pressure. So I don't know if you've ever seen like, the massage guns, but I got mine at TJ Maxx, and it looks like this. It's like a pink one. It looks like this, right? And this is what it does, right? So I put I do a massage all over my face, but I put my hand in front of it so it doesn't hurt me in any way. So I'm doing that to relax me, right? So whenever I feel stressed, I go ahead and use this and I massage my entire body with it, and it kind of helps me just relax. The vibration of that just relaxes me, and it allows me to sleep really, really well. But now the machine that I showed you guys that I have, let me show you real quick. That machine right there has really been like a big gift to me, because it helps me. It provides that vibration that my body needs. And it also, what was I going to tell you? It allows, I feel my nerves really like prickling. And sometimes it's a little bit uncomfortable where I feel like I have to kind of scratch, because it's like moving all of my nerves. And so, I don't know, that's just been really helping. Going to the gym has really been helping. I haven't really been doing a lot of the yoga, but I've learned enough moves to be able to do it on my own. So like while I'm listening to that lady speak, I will be on my bed. And normally I would be on the floor, but today I did it on the bed, and I went ahead and did some of those yoga moves. Hold on, guys. Let me lower down. I'm listening to Cece. If you guys don't know who she is, hold on, let me show you real quick. She sings such beautiful music, and I try to have music that brings me joy as well. Things that bring in the spirit and just, just calm us down. Hopefully this video doesn't get all flagged, and hopefully you can hear me well. But anyway, I have been just doing a lot of different things that help me feel better. And so, like I said, I came across her, and I know she was one that my dad would listen to when he wouldn't go to church on Sundays. And I just remember her face for some reason. And the other day I was feeling down, and I was like, she actually came up on my feed on YouTube. And so I played the video, and she just brought so much joy to me. And I felt a little bit more connected to my dad at the same time. But I felt a big connection with God, because a lot of the scriptures she was reading were things that I needed to hear. And so I've been just, soaking it all in. And to the point where I kind of feel exhausted. So I need to take breaks. I'll leave her talking in the background, and I'll take a nap, because it's a lot to take in. And today I told my husband, please don't come for lunch. Grab something to eat over there, because I'm tired. And he's super understanding, and he allows me the time that I need to just, he knows where I'm at, and I'm just grateful that he gives me that time that I need. And so right now I was feeling really great. I was feeling lifted. And so I went to my vanity area, and I said, let me get dolled up. Let me fix myself up for the day and do a little bit more for myself, right? Because that's what it's about, trying to pick ourselves up and try to be better for ourselves, not just for other people, but for ourselves. So what I did was I went in there and I put some color on. No foundation, just some color, color just makes me happy. And so maybe a lot of people aren't into makeup like I am, but it just brings me joy. It makes me feel better. It kind of lifts my spirit to see something that I enjoy, right? I don't want to see myself down. I want to see myself up. So I'm doing things that lift me up. And so hopefully I get to the point where I want to be, right? I'm still wearing regular just t-shirts because I know I'm going to go work out later, and I know that I'm still wearing leggings, right? I still want to get out of that little phase. I want to be able to like wear my my blazer and my professional, like my work my work outfits, right? Like what I used to wear when I worked at the nursing home, that I always look all dolled up, right? I had to learn from the girls I worked with that I had to like always look so cute and always put on, I'm doing a live in a little bit, babe. I'll do it right now. Hold on. So I want to get to that point to where I get to dress up the way that I want to. There's just a lot more goals that I need to meet. But I'm trying to take it slow and just trying to soak in whatever God wants me to take in and to learn. And so I'm taking my time to get there. I don't want to rush. I want to understand certain things and take the steps that are necessary. I'm trying to let him lead instead of me wanting to lead. And that's really hard to do, but I'm trying my best to just allow him to teach me every step of the way. And so that's where I'm at. But she has been really teaching me a lot about forgiveness and about being good Christians and about loving God in such a way that that you don't allow other people to interfere with your connection with him, and to not allow Satan to mess with your mind and make you feel like you're not worthy for things or you're not good enough to do certain things. Because a lot of these videos that I've wanted to do for a long time, like this one, I always felt like if I put it out there, people are going to have stuff to say. And yeah, people have a lot of stuff to say. Trust me, people have come at me with a lot of things, with the most insignificant things. They'll look at background things, or they'll look at the way that I smile, or the way that I look, or the way that they'll try to dissect anything they can to kind of bring you down. And so I was not allowing myself to be my true self, right? And that would just cause me pain and anger and sadness. And I just kind of didn't want to do the videos. But like, I'm doing a disservice to myself and to others by allowing other people's thoughts to interfere with the message that I wanted to bring, or the joy that I have in my heart and the way I want to help people. And so I'm just so grateful for her, for God allowing me to find her and being able to apply some of those things into my life. And so I hope that it continues. I hope that the messages that I heard and that I learned through scripture, that I can carry myself in a higher place and that I can be a light for him. And I know that sometimes we ask for too much, like I always say, help me be a light, help me be a light. And it's really hard because that's a big task to put on yourself, because there's so much negativity over there, and people just want to bring you down. And so it's hard to be a light out there and keep your cool and I sometimes lose my temper, and I just they'll see a side of me, right? But that's the human side of me. And when I get to think better, and I think a little bit higher and a little bit more spiritual, where God wants me to be, he reminds me to be Christ-like, to remind me who I am, remind me all the things he has shown me. And so, yeah, I need to be better. But I also need to not have any fear about what other people might think about me. And I'm learning a lot, and I'm just so grateful that he's having the patience with me to get me to where he needs me to be. And so I'm a lot happier these couple of days because I've been listening to her. And I'm just following him. I just ask him to help me every single day. I thank him. I try to be more grateful for things. And, I love more. That's for sure. I hug my husband really, really tight. I am listening to my children as much as I can. I am trying to put myself, if I put myself first, to try to heal and try to listen to God and to be in a good place, everything else falls into place. My relationship with my husband grows, and it's at the best place where it could possibly be right now. My relationship with my kids, I feel like it's in a very great place right now, and I see a lot of wonderful things that they're doing, and I'm just so proud. It makes me feel like all of this that I've gone through has made them just such great people. And I don't care what anybody says about them. I know, and God knows, that I have great kids, and they have great hearts. And so when you work on yourself and you find him, everything else just falls into place. And so that is where I am at. I am grateful to be at this specific part in my life because I have learned so much. And maybe I've fumbled a couple of times and I've said some things I probably shouldn't have, and I probably messed up. But God knows that I'm human and that I've hurt, that people hurt you. And sometimes you start thinking negative things about yourself or negative things about others, right? And so I don't want to do that. I don't want to live there. Forgiveness is always better. So I am just leaving it to him. I give it to him. He helps me see things in such a way that just allows me to put that down and just keep moving forward. And that is better for me, for my health, and for my family. And so I wanted to come on here and give you this message and say hi, remind you to take care of yourself, remind you to not allow people to lose your connection with God, and allow you to question your beliefs and allow you to feel down and that you can't rise up, because you can rise up, you can rise higher, you can be better. And you can show the fruits that he has wanted you to carry. And you can be the light that he desperately needs for you to be, to help others. Just like I am trying my best. So anyway, I guess that's the video I wanted to leave you with. And hopefully I shared the message as best as I could. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope that you have a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.